Oh man, look at XDefiant trying to set the Call of Duty scene on fire. But XDefiant won't be overtaking Call of Duty anytime soon, considering that Call of Duty is like the McDonald's of first-person shooters. But let's say they do set this fast food chain on fire, so to speak. Sure, they'll lose a few $1 million, their audience will dwindle out for a little bit, but after a few months, people will forget about it and they'll continue to churn out the same bullshit they have been for years. I mean, really think about it. Call of Duty takes these same old-ass maps and then brings them back a few years later, repackaging them into quote-unquote new maps. McDonald's has the McRib that they'll take away from their menu and then bring back like, oh, check out the new and improved McRib, only here for a select few amount of months.
Lois, it's back!
I heard, Peter. I heard.
Kids, it's happening! Get your coats! This is what we practiced for!
Yeah! I love you, Dad.
I love you too, sweetheart! None of the past matters!
Oh, kind of like Call of Duty's game modes. And now these motherfuckers have kids' toys in the fashion of your favorite content creator, your favorite NBA player's skin. Do you love Sonic or Mario? Well, go to McDonald's now and get your favorite toy in a kid's meal. Do you love Nick Merckx or Kevin Durant? Well, go and spend $20 on a skin that's probably gonna expire once the new Call of Duty releases in less than a year. Alright man, enough of the McDonald's talk. I'm making myself hungry, but I'm not in the mood for some soggy ass fries. Here's where XDefiant enters the chat now. It's this brand new, fresh and fit. Wait, hold on. Let me stop with the fresh and fit before this turns into a Subway video. God damn it, here comes Steph.
But sometimes you gotta refresh to be fresh.
Alright, back to the video. Now, about XDefiant. It's not only being co-developed by some ex-Call of Duty pros in the esports scene, but also is being directed by Mark Rubin, an ex-executive producer from Infinity Ward who worked on the original Modern Warfare trilogy, not that bullshit you call Modern Warfare in 2022. I've been playing this game since the closed alpha in 2021, the one where you had to sign an NDA, and the way I can describe this game is as if BO4 and Overwatch had a bastard child. Yeah. This game feels like an accident. The maps and the game modes flow like Overwatch, while the overall gameplay with the shooting and the slide jumping and the factions, the way you have your tacticals and ultimate feels a lot more like Black Ops 4. It's hard to describe the 2-in-1 game, but once you really get your hands on it or see enough gameplay, you'll see what I mean. The factions consist of different IPs from different Ubisoft games like Watch Dogs, Far Cry, and Splinter Cell, and I really do like that feature. The gunplay definitely has improved since the previous builds of this game. However, things like netcode, getting into a gunfight, and also aim assist still feel a bit walky. And then another thing that still feels walky about this game is the movement. It's almost like it's trying to be fast-paced but also feels stiff at the same time. And you really notice it when sliding around corners or when you slide jump, like you feel fast for a moment and then you feel stiff, like come to a complete stop, and then you strafe back and forth left and right pretty fast again. It's weird. One thing I can say doesn't feel weird, however, is the selection of weapons they have in this game. They got a lot of familiar weapons from Call of Duty like the ACR, the MP7, the Desert Eagle, of course, MP5. It feels really close to home in that sense. And then from firepower to mobility to accuracy and even down to ammo, this game goes way more in depth with weapon stats than the newer Call of Duties as well. Then when you slap in things like map voting and lobby staying and have some nice camos, this turns out to be a pretty smooth first-person shooter for Ubisoft's first time. This game is truly ambitious for what it's trying to do, and the fact that it's free to play, I mean, we'll see what happens when it drops, because there have been a lot of free-to-play titles, especially live service titles that are usually free to play, that have just been dying as of recently. From things like Rumbleverse to Knockout City, which I really enjoyed, to even Multiverses, man. Multiverses had over 1 million players in its first month, and then it also had a 99% drop off in player base after the first like 3 months. It's insane. And going up against Call of Duty is not going to be an easy task for Ubisoft, but Lord knows Ubisoft needs the win because they have not been churning out that many great titles over the last few years. I mean, what was the last Ubisoft game you've played? The last one I've played was Watch Dogs Legion, and that one was ass to me, for real. The last good Ubisoft game I played was Watch Dogs 2. So to go all in on a free-to-play game that they are going to rely on microtransactions to keep alive. Risky move from this company that is actively losing money right now and is in the risk of being bought out. However, in 2023, anything can happen within this games industry, and in order to make it within this games industry and really make a scene, you have to take risks. I mean, look at games like Fortnite. They started out as a survival game, implemented a battle royale mode, and took off. Only time will tell where this game goes. I'm not keeping my hopes up too high, but it is free to play and it is a fun game. I am enjoying it, like I said, so I'll check it out when it comes out. It's just nice to have a first-person shooter that's just brand new, nice fit and nope, I'm not doing it again. I'm not doing it again. Back away from me, Steph.
Welcome to the Eat Fresh Refresh, where there's so much new, some say it can't fit in one ad. I say, we're talking a new all.
Jesus Christ, this motherfucker won't leave me alone. What's up with all these fast food references? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends, families, and relatives, as it really does help the channel grow. Have you hopped on XDefiant yet? Have you checked it out? Have you seen any gameplay? Let me know your thoughts and opinions on the game in the comment section down below. Let's have a discussion down there, of course. But in the meantime, it's been WaavvyyD, and I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Peace.